Hello everyone at the 12th Dada Saheb Phalke Film Festival 2022. I am Suramya from Kolkata and I am the director writer of The River. So the idea came through a person basically because this film is a character driven film. So I kind of built this character and the idea of the character had to be built first, and then I kind of made a story around the character, and hence the storyline of The River came through. And the drive for this film was simple, that I really wanted to make a film on a painter because I started off my journey as a painter, and hence I wanted to kind of uh, tell a story where I would portray a painter and the life of that painter in 24 hours. So, being an independent filmmaker, I guess every independent filmmaker would say and feel the same way, that our main issue was with finance, because once we had the story and we were ready to kind of execute it, we were finding it difficult to kind of finance the whole project. And in this case also, we didn't really had any way of uh, bringing in producers, so we finally produced it ourselves. With human resources, I guess I didn't really have to go through much of a trouble, because I mainly casted and I mainly brought in friends, and they were really keen on working together, and it was more of a collaborative work rather than being this huge project that we were being involved in. It was not like that, it was very homely. And with financial thing also, like once the money came in independently, like once we were able to kind of arrange the money that would cost for making this film, I guess then it went on a smooth path. Yeah. So the initial thought and the outcome was pretty much similar. Uh, we kind of got what we really wanted to do. The script and the execution was pretty much, we were able to kind of bring that in, and we were successful in kind of executing whatever we thought and whatever we had in mind regarding this particular film.
Like every team, we had our ups and downs, and it was a totally independent production, so it means much less resources to work with, a minuscule team, and a hell lot of challenges. With a lot of support from the team and a hell lot of motivation from Suramya, the director, I'm glad we overcame it. One of the main problems we faced was the irregularity of natural light, which I think is a very regular problem that any independent production faces. We didn't have much light and we had to depend on the natural sources. And one day there is cloud cover, one day there's a sunny weather. So we tried to retain the continuity of light as much as we could, and we used reflectors to imitate light that we wanted to portray throughout a scene. And it was a very tight schedule, so the whole team got together to work on the problems that one team or one department faced. So I should of course mention Swastika, who was my co-cinematographer. She was great. I can't thank her enough for what the film has become. Yeah, another point is, like, when Suramya told me that he wants most of the film to be shot handheld camera, I was a bit apprehensive, but I'm glad we pulled it off.
When it comes to the target audience of the film, I think anyone, for any film, I think anyone who can go with the flow of the movie becomes a target audience in the process. But for this film in particular, I would say that anyone who has lived through the cruel reality of loneliness in their lives at some point would be the target audience. That's the people for whom this film has been made.
The USP of the film lies in the simplicity. The film has been executed very simply and in a nuanced storytelling format.
The promotion of the film is being done through the social media like Facebook, Instagram and YouTube also, because these are the only platforms which we can utilize with free of cost to reach more people.
So for the distribution process, we are actually willing to kind of sell this film and in some OTT platform, and yeah, we are trying our best to kind of send our film through film festivals to film festivals so that it can get a certain recognition, and then we are willing to kind of sell this film to some OTT platform so that it reaches people globally.
This film is essentially about something that no one can ever evade in her life. It is about loneliness. This is a story of someone who is trying to hold on her sanity when the world is constantly trying to break it. It captures the struggle of that person throughout her life journey. And we all can relate to it some or the other way, and this film beautifully portrays it.
To other emerging filmmakers like me, myself, I would just like to say that keep making films. Like, we all have to keep making films and kind of try to boost this independent scene that we have in India. And besides that, I would like to request to people around who are producers and like financiers, I would like to tell them to kind of back these projects so that more and more filmmakers can actually emerge from India, because I do believe that there are huge number of people who are really talented and who can really make a difference to the film committee in general. Lastly, thank you so much to 12th Dada Saheb Phalke Film Festival to select our film, and I would like to congratulate to every other filmmakers whose film also got selected in this esteemed film festival that we have in India. And yeah, we are really looking forward to the event on 30th April, and we wish the best for us and others as well. Thank you so much.